right.
Good morning. We are sisters in faith.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm
How-
glad to be back.
Good, good. How was your Christmas?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good until after Christmas.
So, and then you got sick.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
when I was a little bit under the weather, I didn't actually have the flu or anything. I just felt like I had the flu, but I didn't really. But I had a flu shot.
I don't
So
know.
that might have
I don't know what.
maybe
Yeah.
kind of helped a little bit, but I'm not going to say whether it did or didn't.
I don't know what we all had. But
Yeah.
We all had.
Yeah. I've had a lot of sinus issues.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So we missed a couple of weeks, and
we did,
we are
and now
back.
we are back.
Yeah, it was not a good 2 weeks
Yeah.
for our house or yours.
No.
So, and I think a lot of people all around the world have just been.
I know a lot of people had the flu.
Yeah.
A lot of flu going around.
Yeah.
So but anyway, we got new microphones.
We did. And thanks to my husband for the wireless microphones.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you. Thank you. It makes a difference. We're not.
Yeah, we don't have to stand here and hold.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. That was a wonderful Christmas present. He's very thoughtful.
Yeah, he was very thoughtful.
He wanted to support our little mission here.
Yes. That was very sweet of him.
Very thoughtful gift. So I wanted to share my Dove
chocolates.
Yes,
we love Dove chocolates.
We do.
So, and Kylie got Dove chocolates.
I got some for Christmas.
She's gonna read a couple little.
I wanted to share my little inspirational things.
Yes.
First one I got says, "Be brave enough to be bad at something new." Now, I don't want to be bad at this, but it's something new.
It is new,
and we are called to do this.
We are.
So whether we're bad at it or good at it, we're going to do it.
We're going to give it our best
and we're going to be brave.
So we are going to pray that this works out for us.
Yes.
So please pray for us.
Yeah. So we were called to do it.
We are. We are. God knocked.
And we opened the door.
We opened the door.
We walked right through.
Here we are.
And the second one is, don't let anyone dim your light.
Yes, don't let anyone dim your light.
That really spoke to me because for two reasons. One, when I got the microphone, no one even asked why the old lady in the room got the microphone. And it really kind of hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
And two, when I told someone we were doing this, I was real excited about it, and they laughed. So I thought, you know what? No, that's not going to diminish my excitement over doing this, because I really feel I'm excited about this.
Yeah,
I really feel called to do it.
But there's always someone out there that has something to say negative.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes. Yeah, they're just like, I can't imagine you doing that.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
Well, why not?
Why not me? Why not me?
Yeah.
Why not you?
Yeah, why not?
You know, this is really important to me.
Yes.
I really, God said, hey, you need to do this.
Right.
And so I said, oh, okay. Do it scared.
Right.
I was watching a pastor, and he said, do it scared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm scared to death.
I'm
doing it anyway.
It's scary.
I'm not a pastor.
No, we're not pastors.
You know,
we're just normal, regular ladies out here wanting to talk to you about God.
Yeah. My gift isn't to preach, but for some reason, God said, hey, you need to go do this.
We are here to talk to you.
So I have to do a lot of research, watch a lot of other pastors, and read my Bible and study and do it right, not just wing it.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
So there's a lot of research that we put into this, and try to get it right.
And if
we make mistakes, I'm sorry.
Yes,
but I'm not doing it on purpose. So
no, we are not. We're just doing our best that we can do.
Yeah. So everything is scripture based. Everything's from our heart.
From our heart.
So we're trying. We're trying
we
our
are
best.
trying. And this year we are going to start out with a word of the year.
Yeah.
So, and Kylene is going to talk to us about that.
Okay. A word of the year. Well, first, do you do resolutions?
Resolutions. Well, let's talk about that.
So,
how about you?
I used to do that, and right, because I was raised that way. Well, we got to do a resolution. gotta lose 10 pounds, gotta read more, gotta do this, gotta do that. And, right away it was just like,
Right.
and they put pressure on you
Yes,
to,
they do. And most people's resolutions go down the drain,
and it's always, and I'm not
I
doing that
did make a
anymore.
goal to try to do better with birthdays because
Yeah.
I sometimes am forgetful when you get our age.
Yeah,
We
oh
kind of
gosh, yeah.
forget little tidbits.
I have to
And
write everything down.
so I
do.
I usually write everything down.
I
So I
do.
got me a new date book when I
Yeah.
went to Alaska, and
I
I
have a
have
calendar.
been asking
Yeah.
everybody, when's your birthday?
Yeah.
So I have not only my children and my grandchildren and my husband and you
Me, yeah.
and
Yeah.
all of our friends. So
Yeah.
that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
Right
I have a
now.
calendar. I have to write everything down.
Yeah.
Everything. And
Yeah.
so when is this due? When is
yeah.
I just
Yes.
I
have
will
to
forget it.
keep track and
Mm.
even with my hair appointments and
You have
anything
to
like
write it
that.
down.
Everything has to be wrote down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So
I can't wing it. But so this year I got some inspiration from a friend of mine who has her own little cast that she does. And she said, why don't we do a word of the year instead of making all these resolutions? And I thought, that's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
And I thought, I'm going to steal that.
Let's try it.
And I said, hey, can I steal that? And she said, yeah, yes, absolutely steal it.
Yes.
So what is a word of the year? A word of the year is a theme or an intention you want to focus on throughout the year. Okay, yeah, we can do that. And it's more, you start out and you reflect on the past year. Okay, what felt hard? What felt stressful? What felt out of balance? Okay, what do I want more of? What do I want less of? And what do I want out of this year? Okay.
Imagine your ideal year. Do you want to feel more calm, more focused, set on more family goals to have more family time? Look for reoccurring themes. Do you keep coming back to simplify, calm, or focus? Repeating words is a sign you're close to your word or words.
Choose a word that feels right. When you land on a word that gives you that, yes, that's it feeling, then those are probably your words. You may have only one word, or you may have 2 or 3. I chose 4 for 2026. And your word doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be right for you. Now, how will you remember your word that you chose?
Well, why don't you give us some good examples?
Okay. You could write it down and put it on the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
You could put it on a bracelet or a necklace. And if you're crafty, you could print it out on a mug. You could
a t-shirt.
Oh yeah, or put it on your calendar.
You could.
Or your wallpaper on your phone.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something.
Yeah. There's lots of ways
there
that you
is
could
lots
write
of ways.
But you have to write it down.
You have
because
to.
If you just pick a word, how long are you going to remember that word?
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you're me, tomorrow I'll be like, well, what was my word?
Right.
Yes. I've got so many. I remember things in I put things in file, a filing cabinet, because we didn't have computers when we were kids. So my husband was talking to my granddaughter, hey, have you learned the file system or the Dewey Decimal System in the library? And she's like, what are you talking about? How do you find a book? How do you go look? She's like, what are you? Well, my brain's like a Dewey everything's in filing cabinets and the filing system in my brain, and so I have to go and figure out where it's at, like a library. And she's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And I'm like, how do these kids find things? How do they look things up? They just go to the computer.
Yep.
I'm like, how would you survive without a darn computer or a Chromebook or whatever?
Yes.
We walk in the library and she can't find books, and I'm like, why are they not teaching me this?
Right. Yeah, I don't understand.
I'm like, go ask the librarian where to find it. And
kids today though are just they live in a different generation than you and I did. And I know when I go to McDonald's to get a Diet Coke and say it's $1.61.
Oh.
And if I give them $2 even though they can put that in the register and it's going to
They
register,
can't count that
they
back to you.
cannot count that change
No.
back to me.
They weren't
They
taught that.
don't know how.
No.
And that is one thing we always taught our children.
Count the money back.
Money.
Yeah.
Learn to count money.
Yes. Yes. Count it back.
Mm-hmm.
I had to do that.
You had to.
When I worked.
Yes, you did.
When I was 18, I had to know how to count money
We've
back.
all had to count money. So children, teach your children to count money.
Man,
it's important.
I had to do that.
We don't want to be a cashless society.
No, we do not.
We do not.
Well, we're getting off subject.
We are.
But we don't.
We don't.
We don't. I don't want AI.
Right.
I don't want that data center coming to our county.
We don't.
I'm just going to throw that in there.
Yeah.
We don't want the data center.
Vote no. Vote no.
Oh my gosh. Don't get my blood pressure going. Okay. My word for the year, no data center. Okay. No AI. Here are some words besides that may inspire you for your word choice. Words for simplicity. Hey, that goes right along with what we're talking about. Okay, let's start out with balance. We need to find balance. We need to find a rhythm that works for your home. Calm. Bring peaceful energy into your home. Declutter. We all need to do that. We need to clear clutter.
We do.
Yes, clear clutter in your family schedule. We need to be grounded. We need to stay steady amidst the chaos. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
We all need grounded. And I asked somebody the other day about grounding, and they're like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? You've never heard of grounding?"
Right.
Lord, everyone needs to do that every day. How about order? We need to find joy.
Yes.
In an organized home.
Yes.
Rhythm. We need to embrace consistent routines.
Mm-hmm.
Simplify. Focus on easy systems. Steady. Progress over perfection. And streamline. Make your home system work smoothly.
Words for building connections. What about belong? We all want to belong. We want to belong in a family. We want to belong in a church. We want to just belong in society. Mm-hmm. Everyone has a right to belong, and it's fine. We're here on earth to belong.
Yeah,
that's why we're here. We want to feel accepted. Mm-hmm. So everyone needs to feel accepted, no matter who you are. You need to feel accepted. Yeah. Bonds, strengthen relationships, and through shared experiences, you can do that. Bonds are always good. Bonds are good with friends, family, your kids, your grandkids. It's always good. Celebrate the joys of life. Celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, the birth of your kids, your grandkids. Just have a celebration. Community. Get in your community, invest in your community, talk about your community. Talk about the no data center.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
Get out there and voice your opinion.
Protect your farmland.
Yes, protect your farmland. Protect your town. Just get out there and speak. Be involved in your community. We can all be involved somehow. You don't have to get up and speak, but there's other ways to be involved. You do need to know what's going on in your community. Mm-hmm. Embrace. That's a new one.
Yeah.
That's a good word. Embrace. Welcome change. Welcome people. Opportunities. There's lots of opportunities out there. And sometimes when opportunity is knocking at your door, sometimes people shy away from that. Mm-hmm. They don't want to move forward. So that's always good to try to move forward in your life. Gather, make time for your family, togetherness. Family's important. Involve yourself in the world. Be a voice. Let people hear you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Words for personal growth. How about confidence? Believe in yourself and your abilities. Mm-hmm. Courage. Take small, brave steps toward what you want. Generosity. Give without expecting anything in return.
Absolutely.
That's a big one. And grace. Be gentle with yourself. Give yourself grace. A lot of people don't give themselves grace anymore. And gratitude. Focus on the positive. We're going to talk a lot about gratitude in the upcoming weeks. Joy. Seek simple pleasures every day. Kindness. Act with compassion. Be kind.
Kindness is a good word.
Yes.
Because I go to the store, and as I'm approaching someone, I don't care who it is, I always say, "Good morning, how are you?"
It's important to be
Whether they know
kind.
me or not.
Yeah.
And most of the time I get a response, "Oh, good morning," or "Hi, how are you?"
Yes. Yep. Love. Lead with compassion in daily interactions. It's like today when I went somewhere and the people were so rude. It was just like, are you kidding me? They weren't kind and they didn't
It
even
wasn't
look.
kind.
I was like, oh my gosh,
Yes.
you were so rude.
Yes, and that is a open business, and
Yes.
they shouldn't be rude.
No.
You know,
I
they
thought,
actually they are there to serve the community.
yes.
And obviously they didn't want to serve this morning.
No, it just,
So,
I didn't let it ruin my day because I
No.
knew I was coming here and I had to breathe and just,
yeah.
whoo, count to 100 that day. Renew, start fresh, let go of old habits and mindsets. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
And wholeness, embrace every part of your journey. Like we have different seasons of our life and we need to embrace, and that's hard.
It is.
Because we're going into new seasons of our life. We're getting older and it's hard. It's hard to embrace,
It is.
as we come up on different seasons. It
is. It seems like it's always I don't know, something.
It is.
You know, especially as we get older.
It is, and it's hard, but it's better than the alternative.
It is.
I always think it's better than the alternative.
Yes.
So yeah. Okay, words for productivity. I'm gonna do those.
Clarity. Simplify tasks and set out next steps clearly. Consistency. Stick with what works. Sometimes I'm bad about that.
Yeah,
I
me
am.
too.
Discipline. Build consistency in your habits.
We all need discipline.
We all need discipline, no matter how old we are.
Yeah.
You know, we do.
Yeah.
Growth. Keep learning and evolving throughout the year. That's a good one.
We should keep learning.
Growth is a good one.
We
learning,
should always keep learning new
I think
things.
everyone learns something every day.
We should.
You should learn
if
something every day.
Your brain, you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah. Plan. That's a good one. Create weekly planning routines and systems that make life easier. It's always good to plan. Sometimes I don't plan. I'm just kind of a spur of the moment person. Hey Troy, let's go on vacation next week. That's when sometimes
that sounds like fun.
Anything. So but progress. Make small steps towards the changes you want to make. That's a good one. And purpose. Focus on things that align with your values. That's really good. We all have purpose in life. So we should live by purpose, I think. And serve to make a difference. Like I said, once again, we can serve in church. You can serve in your community.
Yep. We're serving right now.
You can do what we're doing. It's simple. It's easy.
We belong to a club.
We do belong to a club.
Serve, and it's a nonprofit, so we serve in the community.
We do
all the time.
So,
okay. Words for mindfulness. Okay. Calm. Create peace even on busy days. So it's like this morning I had to find my calm so my blood pressure didn't go. Content. Feel satisfied with what you have. That's a hard one for people.
It is hard.
Everybody has enough. You just have to remember that. You don't need that new car. You don't need that.
Right.
You don't need
to have to be
You just have to be content.
Yes.
Because one of these days, what we have is not our own.
Right.
What's going to happen to it when you die?
Right. What's going to happen? You can't take it with you.
You can't take it with you.
But
it's not going to give you peace.
It's not.
So you don't need, we have enough. Release perfection and comparison. Just, and then be gentle on yourself and soften your expectations. That's a good one too. Journey. Learn from your ups and downs. Yeah.
And patience. That's a
Yeah,
good one.
yeah.
I'm always telling
Yes.
Troy, "Well, go to the drive-through to get a Diet Coke." And
Oh, my husband doesn't. No.
there'll be 10 people
Yeah.
in front of us,
My
and he
husband
doesn't
does.
have patience
No.
for that.
My husband doesn't do drive-throughs.
Oh my goodness.
No.
So
No.
I have to have my Diet Coke
He
daily.
will not
McDonald's.
He will not do drive-throughs because he'll be like, "What did you say? What
Yes,
did you say?
yes.
No,
Yeah.
no, no." And pause.
Oh,
Stop before reacting.
Stop before reacting, because sometimes
Yeah.
we jump to conclusions way too fast.
Yeah. Or we want to
And
clap back real fast.
we do.
So
We do.
Yeah.
You know,
You gotta
so
pause.
gotta
Practice
pause.
the pause.
Practice the pause.
You'll be glad you did.
Yes, you will be glad you did.
Yes. Peace. Let go of the mental clutter and embrace the calm. Sometimes I can't go to sleep because I have so much mental
I
clutter.
have so much on my mind
Yeah.
that I just lay there and look at the walls.
Yep.
And
my mind is.
when Troy comes up, he's like, "I'm ready for bed. Turn the light
Yep.
out, blah, blah, blah." And
Yep.
I'm like, "I'm not ready for bed. I want to just read a little bit in my phone or
Yep.
something, you
Yep.
know." And so,
Yep.
but
Still, learn to pause and find
Right.
contentment in quiet moments. Just
Yeah.
be still.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
be still.
Absolutely.
A lot of people can't just be still.
No.
I love this quiet.
Yes.
I don't
love
need the
quiet
TV on.
time.
I don't need
Oh
the
yeah.
noise.
You know, a lot of times
Just
I
be
just
still.
sit in the living room
In the quiet.
I just like quiet
I do too.
time.
That's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Just shh.
Yeah.
Surrender. That's a good one. Let go of control and trust the process. That is hard for me.
That's
But
hard.
as I've aged,
Uh-huh.
I've learned to kind of let go and let God, and if it's out of my control, if it's, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this is a hard one.
That is a hard one. It is.
Because
letting go.
It's hard.
Sometimes you have to let go.
Yeah. And sometimes you try to control all the pieces and you can't.
Things are built in so deep inside that you just can't seem to let it go.
Yeah.
But there comes a point to have peace.
Yeah.
If you want peace in your life, you have to surrender that.
Yes.
You have to let it go.
You do.
And you have to move forward. And it's hard.
Yes.
It is very hard.
You and I talked about that a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's hard.
It comes with age.
It does. It does.
And practice.
And practice. And
patience. And surrender and prayer.
And prayer. Lots of prayer. Yep.
So, choosing a word of the year or a little one is a simple yet powerful way to set your intentions. So instead of focusing on resolutions that may be forgotten, we're gonna do these little words. Okay. So whether you want to be organized or focused, so we're gonna do this. So while you think about your words, I'll tell my words. Okay.
Okay.
So I picked 4 words. I chose pause, where I'm going to stop before reacting because that gets me in trouble sometimes. Okay, now these are words I'm practicing on. I haven't mastered them yet. I'm peace. I'm going to try to let go of mental clutter and embrace the calm. I chose purpose. I'm going to focus on things that align with my values. And I chose serve. Use your time to make a difference. And I also chose 2 supporting scriptures for 2026 because I think that's important too to live by. The first one is Matthew 22:37. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. And I have really liked that verse for most of my adult life. I just think that all of those things are very, very important.
They are.
And the other verse is Exodus 14:14, where Moses tells the Israelites, the Lord will fight for you. You only need to be still. It's a reminder of God's presence and control over all circumstances, encouraging believers to trust in his plan and timing, because I need to practice being still and know that God will fight for me, that I don't have to always fight my own battles. I just need to shut up and it's over my bed, just let go, let God, be still, go to sleep, let him. And it's hard.
It is. It's hard.
It's hard to just be still.
It is.
And just let God, he sees it all.
He does.
Whether you saw it or not, or whether God sees everything. So just let him take care of it.
That's right.
So, do you have a word?
I do have a word that's not listed on there, which
Okay.
is
Does not have
faithfulness.
to be. Okay.
Faithfulness. I think we all need to be faithful when it
Yes.
comes to God.
Yep.
Pray. Just be faithful. Walk your daily walk in faith.
Yes. Those are good.
They
I
are.
like those.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
So
those are good.
they are very good. So, anyway,
So, we all are we done? You
I
think we're done?
I don't know. I thought we would talk about something
We
real quick.
can. Absolutely.
I pulled up one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
So let's just talk about.
We can.
Well, I thought I had it pulled up.
Do I know it?
Charity Gale. What does she sing? Oh wait, let's see. One, I Speak Jesus.
Okay.
I think that is a beautiful song.
Do I know it?
I think you do.
Okay. Can I hear it?
I just want to speak the name of Jesus
I don't know if I do or not.
Oh, really?
over every heart and every mind. 'Cause I know there is peace within your presence. I speak Jesus.
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know it or not.
Really?
I might, but I mean, it's not ringing a bell.
Uh-huh. Well, this is Charity Gale,
I
and
don't know
she
her.
sings this, and she's got a
Okay.
few others that
Okay,
are
yeah, I like that.
absolutely.
I like it. Yeah, I like that.
But I Speak Jesus, and I
I like
think that's a song that we can all kind of live
Yeah,
by.
I like
Speaking the
that.
word of Jesus.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
getting out, talking about Jesus.
Yep.
I mean,
not being afraid
you
or
don't
embarrassed.
have to be afraid or
Yes.
embarrassed.
Yeah.
You
No
can
matter
just
your
get
group
out
circle.
and sing. And she's coming actually, I believe, to Carmel in
really?
April. Yeah.
To the
I
Palladium
can't-
or
I don't
whatever
know
it's
where
called.
she's coming there,
'Cause
but I
they've
saw
got an
that
event
she's
center
coming.
right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I wouldn't mind to maybe go see her.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't got that
Well, if
far
the tickets
yet.
aren't too
Yeah,
pricey,
I
I'll
know,
go with you.
right? Yeah.
Because
So
anymore, it's like,
I know.
oh my gosh.
I know, and I think it's a Thursday night, and sometimes that's hard for Troy to go to. But
Yeah.
I know
Well,
he
Ben
would
won't
love
be
to see
home,
her.
but I might. If you
Yeah.
drive, I'll go with you.
Yeah. So,
I don't drive at night.
Yeah.
You don't want me to drive at night.
Well, I'm not that good a driver at night anymore.
Well,
either,
we gotta
so
have somebody to drive.
somebody's got to drive us. Guess maybe we'll sucker Troy into that. Maybe.
Hey, Troy, you gonna
Troy,
drive?
please take us to the Charity Gale concert, please.
That's funny. If anybody out there wants to drive us to, we don't drive at night.
Not too much.
I don't drive at night.
Yeah.
It's people say you're not that old. I'm like, I can't see to drive at night.
Right.
I just no.
So, but if you have prayer or anything, you can always send it to us.
sistersinfaith317@gmail.com, and we will pray for you.
We definitely will pray for you.
That is the main purpose.
That is the main purpose of
this because we want to pray for you. We want to, and if you have any topics you want us to cover, send it to the email.
Yes,
because that's what we're here for.
Yes, and I think a couple topics that maybe we should cover in maybe the next few weeks would be one, maybe if what's God's maybe done for you in your life.
Yeah.
Maybe He's healed you or talked to you or helped you close the door and open a new door. There's always, room for us to chit chat about that.
Oh yeah.
Maybe talk to about being a widow at our age.
That could be devastating.
That would be very devastating, but it's something that we could talk about as women, losing
my
a
mom
husband.
was a widow at 55.
Yes, my mother was 50 when my dad
and
passed
I'm
away.
older than that.
Yes.
So
There's all kinds of
Yeah,
topics we can cover.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
finding a new job. Maybe you
yeah,
don't like the job that you're in right
yeah,
now. Maybe school. Maybe you're in college and trying to,
yeah. Maybe you're in college
you
and
know,
you're the only conservative around a whole bunch of liberals, and
right,
you don't know how
you don't
to
deal with it.
deal with it.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
just send us your
yeah.
feedback or,
I've
you know,
got some prepared. I've got one on prayer. I've got one on discernment. I've got
mhm.
one on five things Jesus didn't say.
Yeah.
I've got several prepared. But if you have some ideas, send them, and
Yes,
we'll work on
please
them.
do. And what's that address again?
Sisters in Faith. I'm losing my voice. Sisters in Faith 317@gmail.com is the
And
email to send it to, and I check it every
yeah.
day, and
So
we'll be
we're
here.
going to close with a prayer.
We have a prayer, and I'll read it. And Heavenly Father, thank you for waking me up today with strength, purpose, and a fresh outpouring of your grace. Today I choose to step into new opportunities you are placing before me, refusing to be held back by yesterday's limitations. Surround me with your favor in every place my feet step, and let doors open that no person, mistake, or enemy can shut. Lift the weight off my heart and fill me with every confidence that you are guiding every detail of my journey. Remind me that what seems delayed is not denied because your timing is perfect and your plans are greater than any expectations. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. And we will see you next week. Thank you.